Have you ever thought about the lessons many people realize too late in life? Well, get ready, because in this video, I'm going to share those insights through the lens of Stoicism, offering you powerful tools to tackle challenges and grow as an individual. If you're new here, please like this video and subscribe. Stats reveal that only 15% of my audience is subscribed, so if this content has been valuable to you, I kindly ask you to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Now, let's dive into how these timeless lessons can provide clarity and direction amidst the chaos of modern life. Work hard in silence, and let your success do the talking. Remember, you are the only person who will always be with you, so start appreciating yourself and who you are. Never let a bad day convince you that you have a bad life. Every moment spent comparing your life to someone else's is a moment lost in living your own. If you don't like something about your life, it's up to you to change it. It won't change on its own. When you write the story of your life, don't let anyone else hold the pen. Everyone in your life is a teacher. Some teach you about love and support, while others show you what to avoid. Overthinking ruins situations, distorts reality, and makes everything seem worse than it actually is. Don't worry about what others say behind your back. These are often people who find faults in your life rather than fixing the ones in their own. Stop searching for the good in people and start looking for good people instead. You must do what is right for you. No one else is living your life. The more grateful you are, the more things you'll find to be grateful for. You can lie down so people can walk over you, but they'll still complain you're in their way. Remember, no amount of guilt can change the past, and no amount of anxiety can alter the future. Prioritizing yourself isn't selfish. The true colors of people often emerge when you are no longer beneficial to their lives. Don't get married just because you think you should. Time is more limited than you think. Tell the people you love that you love them, and do it often. If you've never questioned whether you made the right decision, you haven't taken enough significant risks. Not everyone who says they're with you actually is. Don't just trust words. Watch actions. You can't love someone enough to make them love you back. Be cautious with your words. Once they're spoken, they can only be forgiven, not forgotten. Don't let someone who wronged you convince you there's something wrong with you. Be smart enough to understand that life doesn't wait for you to be okay. Go where you are appreciated, not just tolerated. Fix your body before anything else. A weak body reflects a broken mind, a lack of willpower, discipline, and poor life choices. Some disconnections are blessings in disguise. True success isn't about seeking validation from others. It's about seizing opportunities, proving your worth, and achieving your goals despite the challenges. When you find someone smarter than you, work with them. Don't feel intimidated. Know your worth even if they don't. If you sacrifice what you want most for what you want now, your future will be filled with disappointments. Being single with peace of mind is far better than being in a relationship that makes you miserable. Sometimes you need to say no and ignore the guilt that follows. Often, the right thing to do is the hardest thing to do. What you do today can improve all your tomorrows. Sometimes, life's situations will repeat until you learn the lesson. It doesn't matter if you're right. The people you surround yourself with will shape your life more than you think. In cases where there's no right decision, make a choice and then work to make it the right one. The biggest mistake you can make in life is continually fearing you'll make one. Learn to be content with yourself. If you need company to be happy, it weakens you. You are not responsible for others' expectations. Not every thought needs to be expressed. In life, there are things we don't want to happen but have to accept. Things we don't want to know but have to learn. And people we can't live without but have to let go. No matter who tries to teach you life lessons, you won't fully understand them until you live through them yourself. You can start your life anew anytime you want. You can start being the person you truly want to be today. Right now, the people who ask the most of you are often the ones who do the least for you. Never sacrifice your family, your heart, or your dignity. Always look ahead, not behind. Sometimes, it's not people who change, but the masks that fall off. Show respect even to those who don't deserve it, not as a reflection of their character, but of yours. When you can't find a solution to a problem, it might not be a problem to solve, but a truth to accept. Nothing disappears until it teaches us what we need to know. Don't make permanent decisions based on temporary emotions. Sometimes, it's better to walk away from certain people, no matter how hard it is. Not everyone is worth the effort to understand. To truly know someone's character, don't just observe their actions, watch their reactions. The way people treat you is a reflection of their character, not yours. Mistakes are proof that you're trying. Don't base your self-worth on others' opinions. Don't do anything you'll later have to lie about. Making others look bad doesn't make you look better. Light travels faster than sound, which is why some people seem bright until you hear them speak. Sometimes, you just need to relax and trust that things will work out. Let go a little and let life happen. Life is inherently risky, but the greatest risk is doing nothing at all. Overthinking distorts reality and makes everything seem worse than it is. Don't worry about what people say behind your back. They often focus on finding faults in your life instead of fixing their own. You can fall in love more than once. When someone you love leaves, it's often for the best. You'll need to make practical decisions about what you want from life and what you're willing to do to get it. If you don't make those decisions, life will make them for you. Change happens when we push against our habits. Failure shows us the way by revealing what isn't the way. It's normal to feel bad after making the right decision, no matter how kind you are. Some people will still dislike you. Don't waste time on them. Hard times are blessings in disguise. They wake you up to the good things you've been ignoring. Never seek sympathy. Those who care about you will be there when you need them. You can't make someone love you by giving them what they no longer appreciate. Most of the time, you have to swallow the pain and learn to grow on your own. Money doesn't guarantee happiness, but poverty can certainly bring challenges. Hiding from your problems won't make them go away. Facing them is the only way to grow. Regrets can haunt you for a lifetime if you don't learn to forgive yourself and others. The time spent comparing yourself to others is time wasted on pointless thoughts. People often take advantage of kindness if you let them. Problems are rarely as bad as we imagine. Rather, they are as bad as we believe them to be. Painful experiences often teach us lessons we didn't realize we needed. Be happy on your own. Don't rely on someone else to validate your existence. Act as if you've already been where you want to go. Welcome change, but don't let it rule you. Just because things could have been different doesn't mean they would have been better. Life doesn't get easier. We just get stronger and more resilient. Mistakes don't define character, how we respond to them does. People will disappoint you, so never completely trust anyone. Hard work doesn't always guarantee success, but laziness almost always guarantees failure. You'll never be truly happy if you constantly seek validation from others. Perfection is unattainable. Aim for progress instead. Your worth is non-negotiable. Never settle for anything or anyone that diminishes it. Be careful what you tolerate. You're teaching people how to treat you. You'll never be 100% sure about a decision, but always make one. Better to go back and fix it than not make it at all. No matter who tries to teach you life lessons, you won't fully grasp them until you live them yourself. You can start your life anew anytime, right now, and become the person you truly want to be. The people who demand the most from you are often the ones who do the least for you. Learn to say no without feeling guilty. Protect your time and priorities. Perhaps you're not healing because you're trying to be who you were before, but that person no longer exists. There's a new you waiting to be born. There will always be someone who can't see your worth. Don't let it be you. You won't learn anything from life if you think you're always right. No one owes you anything. You have to work for what you want in life. There are things we don't want to happen but have to accept, things we don't want to know but have to learn, and people we can't live without but have to let go. What you want requires consistency and discipline. Your entire life can change in an instant, so instead of taking what you have for granted, appreciate it and do good with it. The worst enemies are those who pretend to be friends. A person's actions are the best interpreters of their thoughts. Never decide what you can or can't do based on someone else's perspective. Treat people with kindness and respect. How they treat you is their karma. How you respond is yours. Don't compare your life to others. You have no idea what their journey is all about. If you don't know your value, you'll settle for far less than you deserve. Let go of the past and move forward. It's the only way to grow. Life is about growing through challenges. Embrace each moment, learn from your mistakes, and most importantly, take action. What lesson did you resonate with most? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more life-changing content.